Hey y'all. Hey everybody. Hey y'all. All right, y'all should be able to see me. Welcome. We got some people coming in. Y'all know we're gonna talk tonight, right? Hey Mel. Hey Tony. Hey Roland. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna give people a few minutes to get in here. Hey John. If you are new, make sure you let me know where you're from and let me know that you're here. I'm happy to have you. I see I have some new subscribers. Hey, Atticus. And we already got people from Little Rock and Los Angeles in here. So cool. Hey, y'all. So I'm doing pretty good, Zachary. I cannot complain. Brooklyn, New York. Okay. In New Jersey. So I'm doing good, y'all. I cannot complain. It's like, I don't know why recently, it's like I always get sick on my off days. I don't know what's up with that. But I spent most of the day yesterday in bed because I was off work. And so today basically feels like a Monday, which is weird. Hey, Jamon. All right, we got Dallas, Texas repping. We got STL. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Akeem. Yes, I'm like much better today. I feel like a brand new person. Probably because of Benadryl I took and slept like a baby. But today definitely felt like a Monday. So, all right, Houston. Hey, Lobo Wolf. But yes, I feel much better. So I'm just waiting for a few more people to come in, y'all. But hopefully, if y'all were off yesterday, you enjoyed your off day. I wish I could have said the same. Hey, Brinkley, we got Georgia in the building. Joe said, yeah, my boss gave me 2 days off for MLK and for today, so I'm good. I'm getting ready to prep my radio show, Occupy America. Okay, cool. Lucky you. I had to get back to it today. Hey, Lavon. Yeah, that's how we said it was said the last time. I got it. Hey, Lavon. Okay, we got Virginia in here. San Diego, California. But y'all, it's just Tuesday and I'm already looking forward to the weekend. Like already. This weekend is my best friend's birthday. All my homegirls coming in town. So we getting together. It's gonna be a good time. Gonna party a little bit, hang out. So I'm looking forward to that. And when we get together, it's always a good time. So gonna get through this week smoothly. Get on to the weekend. All right, so Rational Judgment is from Lexington, Kentucky. Cool. So, did y'all see my video from earlier today? It is so crazy, y'all. I don't even have 10,000 subs yet, and YouTube is already trying to censor me. Like already. I don't understand why they would need to censor a video about Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but they did. And sometimes that's how that goes. So, but the news cycle has been super crazy these past few days. So I'm not gonna talk about everything, but we'll talk about some stuff. Yes, McD. They censoring me already. Do you think, okay, so do you think it was the caption, James, is why they would censor the video? Like, okay, because let's say she had really passed, right? Then in that case, what would be the problem? I guess, I mean, I don't know. I don't understand. But yes, they already censor me. It's crazy. But they actually been censoring me for a while. So, and then I tried to go, well, I don't know. Miss Andrews today said the same thing. They are censoring his videos before he even finished uploading. That's crazy. Oh my God, Roland, it's so many questions. Like, who, I mean, who knows? It's so many questions. It's so many ways that could go. There's literally like a what if. Um, there's literally like a what if. So I don't know. We don't know. And just like this is what I'm thinking though, right? So I'm thinking like, what if she's still living? And what if you at home, you in a bed, chilling, trying to get better, trying to get well. And then you open your eyes, and the next thing you know, you seen it said you died on TV. I'd be like, wait, what? Like that's just uncomfortable. Okay? Like, no, it's too much. But I don't know. I mean, hey. So, we'll probably know in probably like the next couple weeks or whatever. Rational Judgment say they got an invisible flag system. All my likes and views never get recorded. I check on separate accounts, so they do creators that way. Oh my God. So it's not just me. I've noticed that too. Like I have a certain amount of views and then I'll come back and I have less. And I'm like, how? Sinclair said, I didn't think you did anything wrong. They are looking for reasons to ban people. Absolutely. But why? Why are you so threatened by, alternative information or other perspectives? Like, what's the real problem? James Blake said, RBG is a real one censoring you. Stop playing. Yes, John, it has been done to others, unfortunately. But hopefully it won't be like that. Jimmy, okay, so Jimmy said they did that to the Gillette commercial too. I saw people saying that. I saw people saying like they deleted my comment, so I came back and posted this again. I literally saw people saying it and saying that they were like deleting some of the thumbs downs and stuff like that. So they just really out here wilding. Oh my God. But okay, y'all. So let's get into what's that lady name? I just looked out. Kamala Harris, y'all. So Kamala Harris has came out and said she is running for the presidential election in 2020. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about Kamala Harris 2020? Hey, Caleb. See, I'm not even going to the personal stuff with y'all. We're not even going because she has such a track record for so much other foolishness that I don't even have to get into her personal life. But some of us know about the Willie Brown, the Willie Brown allegations, or whatever you want to call it. Kayla said, I think the next president of color will be of Mexican descent. That's interesting. Tiffany said she thought it was a joke. Oh my God. Okay. Hey Manny. All right, y'all. Let me run this down real quick because some people do come to my channel. Craig said thumbs down. All right. So some people do come to my channel to learn. So I'm just gonna go over some quick little points about people that may not be familiar with Kamala Harris. I know a lot of y'all know her, but some people that come back to watch my videos or may be watching and being kind of quiet right now. So I'm just gonna go over some quick little stuff, y'all, and then we gonna get into it. All right, so let me pull this up. All right, so this is Kamala Harris. She is running for president in 2020. Okay, so I just wanted to show y'all the picture of her, and we're going to go to another article in a second. But just to give you a little background, okay, Kamala Harris was born to an Indian mother and Jamaican father who both migrated here in the 1960s, okay? Her parents divorced when she was 7, leaving her with her mother, moving her and her family to Canada. Kamala Harris did not come back to the U.S. until she attended college, where she went to Howard University. After leaving Howard University, she decided, okay, I'm going to go back to California, where I was born, and start my political career. Okay, so she started her political career as she's a Democrat, and she was the district attorney in California from 2004 to 2010, and an attorney general from 2011 to 2017 before becoming the senator. Now, some of you might recognize Kamala for some of her famous Black girl magic moments, okay? And I say that with the most sarcasm that you cannot even see right now. All right, so I'm just going to give you a quick reminder of some of her viral moments from this year.
I think you need to know who you talked with. Who'd you talk to?
I don't think I'm not remembering, but I'm happy to be refreshed, or if you want to tell me who you're thinking.
So are you saying that with all that you remember, you have an impeccable memory? You've been speaking for almost 8 hours, I think more, with this committee about all sorts of things you remember. How can you not remember whether or not you had a conversation about Robert Mueller or his investigation with anyone at that law firm? This investigation has only been going on for so long, sir. So
right, I'm not sure. I'm just trying to think. Do I know anyone who works at that firm? I might know.
Have you had? That's not my question. My question is, have you had a conversation with anyone at that firm about that investigation? It's a really specific question.
Okay, so a lot of people came to know Kamala at this point, okay? A lot of the blogs, when this happened, all of a sudden, all of the blogs wanted to, look at her going in on Brett Kavanaugh. Yes, girl, yes. Okay, cool. So a lot of people came to know her at this point. Now, it was very obvious to many of us that, particularly around this time, with all the extra camera time, that we were assuming, it was pretty much known that she would potentially be running for president, okay? All that extra camera time wasn't for nothing. All right, see if you remember this one.
The Klan was what we would call today a domestic terrorist group.
Why? Why would we call them domestic terrorist group?
Because they tried to use fear and force to change political environment.
And what was the motivation for the use of fear and force?
It's based on race and ethnicity.
Right. Are you aware of the perception of many about how the power and the discretion at ICE is being used to enforce the laws? And do you see any parallels?
I do not see any parallels between
I'm talking about perception.
officers and agents.
I'm talking about perception.
I do not see a parallel between what is constitutionally mandated as it relates to enforcing the law.
Are you aware that there's a perception?
So this is the type of stuff that Kamala Harris has been known or recognized for lately, or I would say some of her most publicized moments. All right, so now that leads me to today. Kamala Harris, girl. So Kamala Harris came out and basically said, I'm going to run for president in 2020. Now, some of us know better, but everybody doesn't know better. So I'm just going to remind you of just some of the things from her past, okay, as an attorney general. All right. So, and I'm just going to go through this. I'm not going to read it all, just pointing out some main points to you guys. So, during her time as San Francisco's district attorney, she oversaw the city's mismanaged crime lab. A San Francisco Superior Court judge ruled that the DA's office ignored demands that it take responsibility for the lab's failings and that it violated defendants' rights by holding information about a corrupt technician who had been stealing cocaine. All right. As Attorney General, she challenged the release of a man who had been exonerated by the Innocence Project and had his conviction overturned. Harris argued that Daniel Larson, who spent 13 years in prison for the crime of possessing a concealed knife, had not produced evidence of his innocence fast enough. Okay. When the Supreme Court decided that California's overcrowded prisons represented cruel and unusual punishment, Kamala Harris fought a ruling order California to release some of its prisoners. All right. She also refused to endorse sentencing reform measures on the ballot in 2012 and 2014. And also in 2014, when a federal judge ruled that California's application of the death penalty was unconstitutional, Harris fought that ruling too, almost certainly for political reasons. Harris also has been a staunch supporter of the drug war. As San Francisco DA, she opposed a measure to legalize marijuana. And when she ran for Attorney General, she argued that legalization would encourage people to work and drive while high. Now, this is the one that I just really went, wow. Okay. Yes, Tony. Like she's straight down the list. We about to get there. I'm almost finished with this part. Okay. Harris also, get this, y'all, wanted to threaten parents of truants with jail time. Truancy in California is defined as having 3 unexcused absences or being late to school by 30 minutes 3 times in one school year. Yes. Yes, Beats by Blue. Yes. Okay. Oh, it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. She refused to turn over names of police officers despite history of misconduct, tainting evidence, and stealing drugs. She defended using solitary confinement that was disproportionately affecting Black men to the point where inmates filed a class action lawsuit. She turned a blind eye to attorneys that padded cases and got coerced statements and false testimonies. And we're going to end it on this note. You just putting a cherry on the top. And on her watch, felony convictions went from 52% to 67%. And drug convictions went to 74%. What y'all think about that? Kamala Harris. So James, I just don't get it. Okay. Does she have stock in private prison? Like, does anybody know? Does this lady have stock in private prison? What is this some type of, this, y'all. This is the lady. Thank you, Jamon. I'm glad you're here tonight. He said I was going to vote for her. This is the stuff people need to know, man. This is the lady that just had the nerve. See, I'm gonna tell. See, now we about to talk. I had to hit y'all with the bullet points first. I had to hit you with the little boom, boom, boom. See, now we about to talk. Okay, this is your candidate for 2020. She had the nerve to come out and declare her bid on Martin Luther King Day with absolutely no lineage or no heritage to this land. With the Indian mother, immigrant, Jamaican father, immigrant. You want to run on the back of Black people? Y'all research this lady. She was always the first Indian American. Go look her up. Go look her up when she was the DA and the Attorney General, AG. You was people like to show their little accolades. I was the first to do this. I was the first to do that. Love. You were always the first Indian American woman. Indian American. Okay? But now that you're running for president, you the first Black American woman. Or like what? Like, make it make sense. No ties to African descendants of slaves. And you announced on Martin Luther King Day, because this is what they like to do, y'all. They like to emotionalize us, right? Because it's all about the symbolism. It's not about your past. Hey, Cajun. It's not about your past. It's about the symbolism, right? Do this lady think we a little dumb or a lot dumb? She come out here with her rhetoric, her Black girl. See, y'all, maybe I'm getting a little too excited, but we gonna talk tonight, because this is I don't like. Y'all remember that song? I don't know, what was that? Just that I don't like. I don't like. Like, no, you're not about to do this. We not about to sit here and play these games with you. You think we dumb. You don't even think we a little dumb. You think we dumb. And for the first time, I can actually say I saw the Shade Room post this, and I went through the comments just to see what people reactions were. Thank you, Chief Keith. Thank you. Yes, Basil, Chief Keith. And I went through the comments in the Shade Room just to see like people's reaction. And for the first time, like in the Shade Room comments, because y'all know that's kind of like a blog gossip type site most of the time. For the first time, I was like, oh, what? This a little different. People informed? People know what's going on out here? I was so shocked that the comments weren't completely tilted towards in her favor. People were like, nah, y'all need to check her background. Y'all need to look into her. Nah, we not just vote for you because we gotta know you, sis. We need more information. I was like, oh my goodness, it's happening. Like, people ready. Like, I don't think, this is a different generation. We not playing these games anymore. And for her, it is an insult to our intelligence, okay? Sorry, y'all. And so you still have a few, you know what I mean? I had my little scuffles with a couple people who is like, well, anything is better than this administration. Thank you, James. He said, I'm broke AF, but I gotta support speaking the truth. Thank you. And so it's a few. She's probably going to be the type to come out with Beyonce and Jay-Z and Oprah and a little hot sauce in a bag and this and that. And it'll be a few that come right on along with her. I even had people trying to come at me talking about anything is better than this administration. Anything, Soldier Boy voice, anything. Like, and then you got the nerve to tell me you still got to research. Hold up, Shawty. Whoa. Run that back. So you just told me anything is better than this administration, but you don't even know nothing about this lady? Now, keep in mind, the crazy thing to me is ain't no way it's people out here y'all was just in Black Lives Matter t-shirts 2 years ago. Y'all was just in Black Lives Matter t-shirt and you finna turn around and vote for Kamala Harris? That's what you telling me right now. This make it make sense, sis. Like, what? So yes, you still gonna have that few. But here, me and the people here, hopefully we pushing for change, because really it has to be the education, man. People have to be informed so you can know. Thank you, Harold. He said, no more Trojan horses. We don't need another Obama. Thank you, Harold. But the commitment to be misinformed, the commitment to debate people, and you don't need what? Y'all, sometimes I'm sorry, I just be at a loss for words. How, Sway? Tell me. How can you jump on a bandwagon? How can you debate somebody and you don't even know anything about this lady's values, anything about her policies? How? And you want to debate me? Thank you, yeah, right. Like, make it make sense, man. And I've always told y'all, I am never, not once, so don't expect me to. I am never, not once going to come in this room and tell people who to vote for. I'm not going to do it because that is not my mission. My mission at the end of the day is you need to know what the heck you're talking about. You having a whole debate and you haven't even researched this lady. That should show y'all the mental gymnastics that people are willing to do and the dire commitment to being misinformed and just wanting to oppose. Tiffany, girl, let me tell you, I was ready today. I'm ready because these people, they got me fired up. Do you hear me? Y'all. So, but I've been seeing a lot of people online, they not with it. They're not with it. This younger generation, some of us, like we doing the homework, we doing the research. Like you have to, you know what I mean? Because that little one drop rule and trying to look like us and trying to ride to the top on our backs when the whole time you was a Indian American woman. No, we not gonna do it. We're not going to do it. And this is what they do. They think that's all we need to see to attach ourselves to them and align ourselves to them and lift them up and look for some type of, figure to lift up and represent and thinking they represent us. No, that's not going to work anymore. It's not going to fly. Like, you got to come with more than it. I mean, thank you, the queen. Like you gotta come more with it. Like people, because I think at this point, man, people are really tired. Like they're tired of the lies, they're tired of propaganda, they're tired of the circles and the mental, emotional gymnastics. This lady came out on Martin Luther King Day. Thank you, KGC. But like, so, you know, I can honestly say when I saw the comments in the shade room comments, and you know, these are like pretty much young people, you know, this is straight up like blog site, hip hop, urban, young people media. Their average viewer is probably, you know, 18 to 25. And so to see some people having knowledge of her and her policies, I'm like, okay, that gave me a glimmer of hope. Like, I'm like, yo, right. Y'all, look at this. Yo, right said, I just logged out of YouTube. When I log back into your live, YouTube played the Kamala Harris presidential commercial. Oh, she own it. She ready. And I guess because I put her name in the title, they probably just put it in there. I be having all type of ads on my stuff, y'all. It's crazy. But let me tell you. So then I had somebody ask me, oh, well, you know, tell me she introduced a bill that'll help, you know, Black mothers at childbirth, because Black women, you know, die at childbirth disproportionately and all this. I said, okay, cool. I love new information. I love it because I be ready and I want to know. I'm nosy. What's up? So I'm like, cool. Let me go Google this, do a little research, because I'm like, I'm unfamiliar. And I'll be honest with people. I'm not gonna argue points that I'm not familiar with. I'm not gonna do it. Thank you, Kennedy. So I just came out and said I'm unfamiliar. Did my little research. Y'all, this lady that introduced this bill in August. Now, it's a lot of smart people in this room. What do that tell y'all? And I'm going to tell you what it tell me in a second. She introduced this bill in August, okay? Not only did she do that, in June, she introduced an anti-lynching bill. Anti-lynching. Now, to a lot of people that see they don't know any better, you know what I mean? I don't mean it in a rude way, but these politicians like to do a lot of emotional and mental gymnastics. But in June 2018, she introduced an anti-lynching bill, making anti-lynching a crime. Y'all, okay, let me tell you. So when she introduced it, people tried to position it. Yes, politics. You right, because they full of tricks. Let me tell you. Hey, Abdul. She introduced this anti-lynching bill in June 2008. Yes, Roland. Anti-lynching legislation. Now, this the thing, y'all. To a lot of people, that would say something. That would mean something if you didn't know any better, right? Especially when they present it as, oh, we've been trying to pass this for so long and it never passed. It could never get through. Guess what? You know why I couldn't get through? Because you was literally trying to pass it in the 1800s. From the 1800s to the 1950s. That's why I didn't get through. Does that mean it's okay? No. But this is what I'm telling y'all. Murder is already a crime. Not only is murder already a crime, so if you are caught lynching somebody in 2019, you going straight to jail. Not only are you, I just lost my thought. I'm getting too amped. Hey, Chastity. What was I about to say? Not only is it already murder, okay? So it's a crime. But the United States had already came out and basically did like an apology back in 2008. So this bill, okay, you're right, Beast Babu. Let me get it together. Cause I be ready. Okay. This bill is symbolism. It's straight up symbolism. Y'all, the anti-lynching bill, the protect Black women at childbirth. I don't know the name of the bill. Both in 2018. Now, we known this lady was gonna run, y'all. Y'all don't think she knew she was gonna run when she probably like, man, what can I do? She said, people gonna look at my record. I messed up. I know them Negroes gonna look. I know it. What can I do? And she probably sitting over there with Cory Booker and they trying to come up with some anti-lynching. That'll make all the Black people love you. Anti-lynching, that's the most pro-Black you can be. I mean, like, really? She knew she was gonna run, y'all. This anti-lynching and this, she wanted things to be able to say, well, I've been working on y'all behalf. Yes, Kev Chat, lynching is hanging. I've been working on y'all behalf. I really care about y'all. I'm one of y'all. You see what we've been doing down here? You see what I've been doing as a senator? We outlaw lynching. Baby, you're going to have to do better than that. You're going to have to be quicker than that. Thank you, Benjamin. Chi-Town, y'all bless. Okay, Chi-Town, thank you. But like, you, that's why I said, you don't think we a little dumb. You think we dumb. All this was done at an opportune time. And for anybody to even mention it to me is some type of, for somebody to even mention it to me as some type of justice for everything she did as a attorney general, how dare you? How this lady, every opportunity, if you were here earlier, I went through the list. Every opportunity to put somebody in jail. This lady wants to put parents in jail for their kids missing 3 days of school, y'all. How do it get any more extra than that? You've shown us who you are. Then you got people saying, well, I want to hear what she got to say. What could she say to make it better for you? Because to me, every single thing in her record is saying she's certainly against the black man for sure. And I know one thing about a person that's against the black man, you are against the black family. And I will not stand for that. I will not vote for that. Because family is the basis of structure. I don't want to pull up stats, but we know. And got the nerve to come up there on Martin Luther King Day. Girl, how dare you? That is an insult. I know she's not 313. I know she's not. She's not black. But she gonna ride that wave. She gonna ride it. Trust that. Joe said, I'm broke too, but dang it. Here it is. Glad somebody. Thank you, Joe. Oh, right, Sophia, right. He said, Democrats don't need our vote anymore. She needs to get all those illegal immigrants that she be caping for to vote for her. Have them vote for you, since that's who behalf you've been speaking on the last 2 years. Let them vote for you. Don't try to ride black people to the presidency. No, ma'am. No, we will not allow it. No, you are, no. We will not allow it. Basil said, we booting them out. They gotta go. They gotta go. And I'm telling you right now, anybody that vote for her, it's a waste of a vote. I'm telling you right now. I'm just trying to save you a little time in the voting lines. It's a waste of a vote, okay? She will not win against Trump. You're going to need a stronger candidate, and she won't do it. And so, they think we crazy, y'all. And Craig said, amen, we have enough to deal with. Thank you, Craig. My thing is that you've shown me who you are. This lady has literally shown us. Manny said Beto will run. I think he might have a better chance than her. What do you think, Manny? Yes. Levon said, notice she is Jamaican and Indian mix trying to ride and take black identity. And see, that's what I mean. They want to this is why this stuff is important, y'all. They want to throw everybody into this box And this is what happens when you do that. This is what happens when you do that. You have people like Kamala Harris that can try to stand on some type of platform, elevate herself as some type of a moral authority or somebody to look up to or be held up by the Black community. No, ma'am. No. We're not doing it anymore. Maria said, Rhonda, read Harold George's explanation on anti-lynching bill is not what you think. Let me write that down, y'all, because I be forgetting. Who you said? Harold George. Okay. I will read it. I sure will. So, I think Beto can beat her. I think Bernie Sanders can beat her. Hey, Booker. But the assault on my intelligence, hey, Locast, I don't like that. And anybody that's seen my previous video, it was like my first video that really did numbers. It was about Meghan Markle. And I was talking about how Meghan Markle is not a win for Black people and how that's an insult to say that. I do not subscribe to the idea that biracial people have to force themselves onto Black people, or you have to force yourself onto this Black identity. No, ma'am. We don't need that. Run on your ideas. Run on your own accord. If you're an Indian and Jamaican woman, be an Indian and Jamaican woman. It's okay. It's okay. Be an Indian and Jamaican woman. It's totally fine. But run on that, okay? Don't run on us. And I don't like that. Kamala is East Indian. Her mother is Indian. She just used her pop-up dad. Her pop-up dad for votes. You funny, Audrey. Manny, you saying Beto can win if he gets the illegal vote? I agree. Beats by Blue. I agree. It's different. It's different. And it's okay to be different. There's nothing wrong with that. Just be you. But don't try to come here like the whole Meghan Markle thing they was trying to throw on us. I'm proud of my own heritage and my own lineage and my own things I have going on. I don't have to elevate biracial people in my spheres. You don't have to be elevated here. Be a biracial woman. Be that. Love both sides of your family. Do that. You're literally 50-50. Like, what's the problem? Universal Starlight said if she was dark skinned, Democrats would never supported her. You think so? She does have a very ambiguous type of thing going on. So, and some people say she actually looks Indian. Johnny says she knows she won't win, but she's trying to position herself for vice president. But why would she have to go about it by running for president? Why would she have to do that? Roland said Bernie is going to be too old and he's never had a big piece of legislation in almost 40 years in DC. Do y'all think Joe Biden is gonna run? The only people I feel like wouldn't get the brakes beat off them is Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders. Roland said Biden will run, so y'all think he'll run. Manny, you don't think he'll run? Queen said, let her weaken the Democratic Party. Just go on, let her do it, huh? I was trying to tell people, man. I was trying to tell my friends, trying to tell people I know, if you want to throw away your vote, you can stay at home and eat potato chips for that. I'm telling you now. Aaron said Biden will get chewed up. Bantu said both of them gonna get the brakes beat off them. Okay. Sinclair said Bernie is going to be the kingmaker, so whoever he co-signs gets the nomination. But we're gonna see, y'all. We're gonna keep our eyes on it. But I just had to, I don't have a problem with you running. It's a free country. Run all you want, but don't insult our intelligence in the process. Don't act like her whole commercial. I'm for the people. I'm for the people that have a voice. For the people that don't have a voice. Yeah, you for putting people in jail. That's what you for. You for the people, all right, for putting them right behind bars as quick as you can and as long as you can. She is committed. Don't even get me started on her husband. I think he's some kind of banker and got some other investments going on, and she didn't help him get these big contracts or whatever they got going on. But all this symbolism, all this talk, no, we running on policy 2020. Johnny said if she can carry the Black and Hispanic vote, she will get the nod for vice president. She's not gonna get a big. I don't see her getting a big Black turnout because people are seeing her for what it is, and they should know if you put her up against Trump, she's gonna lose. I think she will even lose as the on a vice president ticket. Queen says she's for separating families. Is she? That's a good point, Q Juke Joint. He said the Black male vote is not significant. Only 5% of Black male voters voted for Obama. It's the Black female votes that counts. I don't know. Audrey said the question is who wants to pay higher taxes to support open borders? I like to see young sister pay 60 to 79% payroll taxes before buying an MK bag. But this the thing, Audrey, they don't know. They don't know. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're asking for. They have no clue. The proof is in the pudding. Look at California. Literally look at California. I don't know what more proof people need. I don't get it for the life of me. And she's from California. Who trusts California politicians anyway? Oh, that's right, Queen. Yep, we talked about that. Her wanting to send parents to jail for kids missing school. We talked about that. But like California right there, boom. And that's why I talked about some of the stuff going on in California when I made the video about the teacher strike, because people need to know it's deeper than, the teachers just going on strike. The teachers just need a raise. No, you need to know what type of predicament California is in, because the news is not talking about these, and the news should be talking about these to make an example out of California. Thank you, Elijah. He said Bernie is the best choice. Y'all. Oh my God. So I just had to tell y'all, because I knew she was gonna run, and the people that have been watching for a while knew she was gonna run. But then when she really did it, I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, so you was for real. Send clips. Her biographies say she was born in Oakland, but moved to California. She spent most of her childhood, moved to Canada. She spent most of her childhood in Canada from about 7 to 18. But she was in Oakland as a baby, a toddler, whatever you want to call it. Now, unless you know some personally and you got some inside connects, but that's what all her biographies and stuff say. Martez, we don't trust them. We listen to them and then we wait and see. It's a wait and see type game. Johnny said, watch the media in Hollywood get behind her. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm already predicting Oprah endorsements. All these other people, they be getting involved. Like, Manny said we need voter ID cards in the wall, and I never seen and see this. And I'm gonna say this real quick, and then I'm gonna change subjects. But I never got the problem with providing ID, right? I never got the problem with providing ID. Now, what they tried to do, oh, what about the disenfranchised Black people? What about the disenfranchised Black people? There's no way y'all finna sit here and tell me that routinely Black men who most are scared of the freaking police are walking around here without the ability to identify themselves. You're not finna tell me that. These folks can buy liquor, they can buy cigarettes, they can go to the drugstore and pick up their medications. You're not about to tell me people just walking around without the ability to identify themselves. No. You can't identify yourself? Oh, you looking for trouble. Like, who would, what? Another thing they trying to blame on us. Like, what kind of what? Come on now. You know if the cops pull up, I gotta be able to say I'm good. Cause if you don't have an ID, now they think you up to something. They looking for a reason. Like, let's be real, and people don't want those problems. You gonna identify yourself. Like, Calente said, I feel lost when I can't locate my ID. I know. And I'm not going, no, I don't care if I'm going right up the road, right around the corner. I'm going to have my ID right with me because you never know. You literally never know. People ain't just out here just walking around with IDs. There's literally probably an anomaly. Like, I'm sure it happens, but, just to say, oh, no. We not doing it like that, so the media can stop lying on us. Thank you, Audrey. Ain't no Black men out here trying to get themselves in that type of trouble. Why you don't have to get ready if you stay ready. So Mike said, why won't you just run? You got my vote. Cause, man, if I ever ran, y'all would literally have to fund me. Like, because I can't do the I gotta answer to my own convictions. I can't answer to these sponsors and all these other people out here. I can't do it. But Kamala Harris about to waste a lot of money and a lot of time. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Hey Antonio. We know Q's juke joint. We know what they trying to do. But to people that you're not really seeing what's happening, you're not really thinking it all the way through, you're not finding context and looking at other angles, we know what they're trying to do. If these people can identify themselves, it's even some federal buildings and stuff. When you go in, you even to go downtown. What's where am I thinking about? Where did I just go recently? Somewhere I went downtown. Some office. I went to get a copy of a police report. I was in a little something. It was like a hit and run, but it wasn't bad or anything. But I just went to pick up a police report. Even a step in the building. Ma'am, let me see your ID. Sign in. Come on now. The courthouse. Yeah, I was at the courthouse, man. So. Okay, yeah. So let's get to the whole Gladys Knight and Travis Scott thing. So I'm just gonna talk about this a little bit, y'all, because I have seen people and y'all, so let me tell you first of all. So when I made the video, when I did the video early, I done messed around and called a lady Patti LaBelle. I said, Lord, I'm worse than a Fox News reporter. I said, I hope nobody don't catch that. I don't know why Patti LaBelle was on my mind, but anyway, so this whole thing with this Gladys Knight and Travis Scott thing. So y'all, they're performing at the Super Bowl. First of all, I think it's kind of odd. Big Boy is also performing from Outkast. He is also said to be performing. And he's also said to be performing. And nobody seems to mention him. But anyway, so when Travis, okay, so a lot of y'all know the history, all right? So technically, I guess there's still a boycott of the NFL. You said, can I just say I was thinking about the sweet potato pie? I guess so. But technically, I guess it's still this like boycott that's supposed to be going on with the NFL, particularly, from the stuff with like Colin Kaepernick and all these. And they invited Rihanna to do the Super Bowl. She turned it down. They invited Cardi B, turned it down. So everybody, yeah, whatever. Okay, cool. Then they invited Travis Scott. So Travis Scott was like, shoot, cool. I ain't doing nothing else. What's up? So allegedly, he was either in talks with Colin Kaepernick, getting calls from Jay-Z. So I guess you got Jay-Z out here trying to stop bags or whatever. But Travis like, look, I'll do it, but y'all have to donate. I think he said like $100,000 to this particular organization. Well, when it came out to the blogs, people didn't really like that. Okay, they're not feeling it. And they're like, Travis Scott is canceled. We're over it. We're past this, and the other. Basically just saying now we're going to boycott Travis Scott and all these. So a few weeks later, it's reported that Gladys Knight is going to sing the national anthem. People going in. People going in. Oh, you canceled too. You know, you can go. You can get out of here. Y'all can't even stand in solidarity with Colin Kaepernick and this and the other. And I'm like, wow. Now, mind you, a lot of this is on blogs and places like the Shade Room. So this all the people in the comments. But a few days later, y'all posting pictures of people at the Super Bowl, watching the Super Bowl and betting on the Super Bowl. Drake in a freaking t-shirt, basically promoting teams in the Super Bowl. Which one is it? Literally. Which one is it? So this is my thing, y'all. So a couple of years, this was probably like a year or two ago. All right. I came out and said, Colin Kaepernick, he's a free man. He's allowed to do whatever he wants. If he feels like he wants to protest because that is something he wants to do, I'm totally cool with that. I support that. Doesn't bother me. Okay. But I also made it very clear, and this just proves my point. Here we are 2 years later, and nobody even knows what the heck Colin Kaepernick wants. When you protest something, when you boycott something, you are, it's very, it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very narrowed, okay? You're starting at a destination. You're going on you're starting along a path till you reach your destination. I said over a year ago, nobody knows what the heck Colin Kaepernick wants. He has a lawsuit out. Do you want your job back? Do you want to see a law? A police brutality legislation? What does that look like to you? What you got folks out here stopping bags, and we don't even know what you're asking for, what your desired goal is. When people did the Montgomery bus boycotts, people knew it was to segregate public desegregate or integrate public transportation. You knew that. You knew that, okay? Were there other things going on at that time? Absolutely. But you knew the goal of that boycott when people did sit-ins at lunch counters. You knew that they were trying to integrate public spaces. So swimming pools, lunch counters, schools. When they marched to Selma, you knew it was for voting rights. Was there other things they wanted along with that? Yes. But it was definitive. They were like, hey, this is what we're doing. This is why we're doing it. But nobody knows what the heck. We don't know. So y'all out here stopping bags, and it's just confusion. No organization, no strategy. I have always said, if Colin Kaepernick, in my very humble opinion now, because I'm just little old RhondaMary, if Colin Kaepernick was serious, because I have questioned people, I have asked, I like to have an understanding. When I ask people and I say, well, why didn't he work on law? Why didn't he get with senators? Why all this star power? You telling me you couldn't go meet with anti-lynching Kamala Harris? All this star power, all this attention, you have the attention of the nation, and you do nothing with it. The attention was there. So what is it? You didn't go sit down with Cory Booker? Just think about how monumental that could have been, especially people going to run for president. But that makes too much sense. People ain't feeling it. Oh no, oh Rhonda, that makes girl, what? Girl, boycott for a reason. Have a goal. What you mean? Girl, what? Like, and so I said, man, to me, you know what I mean? I mean, Colin, you know, do your thing, whoop the whoop. But to me, that says something, because if I was serious and I knew, okay, I'm not an activist, all I want is the attention. I feel like I can bring attention to this issue. Pass the ball. Like, say, I'm bringing attention to this issue. Now that it has attention, you know what? I'm going to put my man such and such here. Or I want y'all to work with this organization. Or this organization is going to take over. Or this person is going to lead this movement. But that didn't happen. So here we are. And when I said this, people wasn't feeling it. Oh, no, girl, what? You talking against Colin Kaepernick? Girl, what? What? How dare you? How dare you? Who do you think you are? This man out here sacrificing, even though he got that little contract with Nike coming. This man out here sacrificing. Girl, and who are you? I'm just a person that likes structure. I mean, you know, there's a little too much to ask, but I know it's a little too much, a little too deep. But that's it. I just like to understand. I just like understanding. And people was not feeling it. So if you're not telling us what your end goal is, stop getting out here stopping bags. And for all the people that's hollering about you protesting Patti LaBelle, and you protesting Gladys Knight, and you protesting Travis Scott, no, y'all not stopping no bags. No, because we don't even know. We don't even understand. Like, just make it make sense. And then maybe people will get it. But literally, it's like putting a wet floor sign up, knowing you ain't got a janitor. So you just want other people to see it. Okay, but what now? You just gonna leave it there? I mean, you ain't have no plan for telling somebody to get it up. You couldn't say, hey man, I ain't gonna clean this up, but you can get it. So man, I ain't down with all the symbolism. I'm not. I can't rock with it. And I was not very popular when I said it. But hindsight is 2020. Here we are. And I said this man ain't gained nothing but a Nike contract for him. And good for him. He should be able to feed his family. You know, that's cool. But it's symbolism. And we are so enthralled and enamored by symbolism. It got to be policy, man. It got to be policy. And I hope that's what we're moving towards, and people are ready to start looking for policy, not just symbolism. Symbolism is just pictures. That's not affecting your real life. It's the laws that said, you know what? We finna undo this crack versus cocaine disparity and let some of y'all go. That's what's affecting people's lives. Y'all just think about how monumental that could have been if Colin could have led, helped, aided, or even walked somebody else into some type of legislation. But that make too much sense. It's too much like right. It's too much like right. And that's why sometimes stuff just don't add up to me, man. So do that sound crazy to y'all? Is that too much to ask? Like, yes, sir, we are trained to be fed by symbols. We are. Eagle Vision said he could not reveal his true intentions. I still don't. Literally still to this day. Do y'all know? Has he written something? Has he came out with a statement and said, this is what I want? Who still knew that a boycott was going on until people started saying, oh, you canceled, oh, you canceled. Canceling Travis Scott and Gladys. Moneybag Anderson said you have to have an organization with a list of demands. And I think he's working with certain he's working with nonprofits. But what are they doing? You just throwing money at nonprofits. That could be a number of things. That goes that Thank you, sir. He said we need to change laws, not policies. Policies are not and have never been laws. So you're right. Thanks for correcting me. I do mean law. So that's what I was inferring when I said policy, y'all. Howard said, I haven't been watching football due to the boycott. But Howard, how long you not gonna watch? And what's the distinguisher to the end of the boycott? What for you will say, you know, okay, this is what we wanted, or this is what we were going for? I'm just interested to know. I don't knock nobody for boycotting, but I certainly never been into football anyway, so it never really mattered to me. Mike Dunn said, have you researched what he is putting his money into? A while ago. I don't remember. I don't recall. It was some different organizations that he was working with. One that works with people of color. I can't remember the name of the organization in particular. But those organizations do a list of things. How does that directly address what you're protesting for? This is what I'm saying. Desmond said, I'm going to see Gladys on the 2nd of March. Enjoy. Make sure you have a good time. But all right, y'all. I had to get some of that out tonight. Some of that stuff, I'm just like, Michelle said, it's too much like right to have a purpose. How and plan that is clearly communicated so people can understand it and run with it. Too much emotionalism without any substance. You get freaking comment of the day. I just want to heart that. Too much emotionalism without any substance. Let me read. I'm going to read this one more time. It's too much like right to have a purpose. How and a plan that is clearly communicated so people can understand it and run with it. Too much emotionalism without any substance. Jean Wood said it's not addressing, it's virtue signaling. Exactly. Exactly. You are not addressing. You just can't say, hey, y'all, I want to bring attention to these. Y'all just think about when those protests first started. The whole freaking world was watching. Everybody was like, it was all over the media. Everybody was talking about it. Think about how opportune that time was. So to me, it's like, what gives? And I don't know, maybe I'm just, Q's Juke Joint said, I don't think he is boycotting for a cause. See, baby. See, I gotta go look up the word boycott because let me look this up. Boycott, withdraw from commercial or social relations with a country, organization, or person as a punishment of protest. Usually for moral, social, political, or environmental reasons. How the heck do you know when you reach those reasons? Oh, I didn't went to Wikipedia, y'all. I just be looking for answers in all the wrong places. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. I've been on here for a while. I just had to get some of that off my chest tonight. But we will keep our eyes open. Yes, Wikipedia. We will keep our eyes open. We will see who else comes along for the race in 2020. I hope to be doing as it comes closer. See, right now, Kamala just stand out to me because, you know, I've been watching Kamala anyway. I think I mentioned her in a video previously about having a nerve to sit there and compare ICE to the KKK when you should know a lot about the KKK for the research for your anti-lynching bill that you did. And I don't recall ICE lynching anybody. So come on now. Come on, somebody. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. If you just peeked in, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. I always thank y'all for supporting me. Y'all are so freaking awesome. Like, I never, ever take that for granted. Like, seriously, it means a lot to me. So the kind words, the feedbacks that y'all give me, the super chats, like, literally, I never take that for granted. It really uplifts my spirits and makes me want to keep going. And to know that some people are even learning from what I'm doing and learning from my experience, like, that means the world to me. So, all right, y'all, that's it. I'm off my soapbox. All right, let me go. Y'all have a good night. Bye.